Hello, I'm Zoe Olson, a media arts student at the CT Academy. Thank you for joining us for this District News Minute. The Sioux Falls School Board will be working with an expert on the next steps to ensure enough space for students in the future. At last week's public works session, the school board heard about the projections for continued student growth in the coming years, as well as current space restrictions at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. Early in the school year, focus groups of parents, students, staff, and community leaders were asked about what they would like to see as the ideal size for schools at each level and their thoughts for the future of programming in Sioux Falls. The district will be accepting bids for consultants who can work through the next phase of discussions to find solutions for decades to come. The community will be deeply involved in the discussion process at the January 8th meeting. The board will take the next steps in the process of making their decisions. The school board is also getting updated on how every student succeeds at ACT or ESSA will change student and school accountability measures as the state and nation move away from No Child Left Behind. Under the law, each state had to design plans for education that meet federal requirements and milestones to measure progress in regular education students, English learners, and special education students. A continued focus on workforce development is a large part of South Dakota's plan, and new steps are being suggested to evaluate students at their level of learning rather than by statewide strictly age level metric. Changes in how attendance is measured mark another aspect of the students' shift. To learn more about how South Dakota is alternating its academic measures and accountability according to ESSA, check out the report on the Sioux Falls School District's website. And finally, a quick shot of winter weather last week is a reminder about how and when the Sioux Falls School District will deal with weather-related cancellations, postponements, or early dismissals. A new episode of Envision with Superintendent Dr. Minnehaha, available this week, outlines how and when those discussions are made and all the experts involved in making those calls, from the Sioux Falls Police Department and the Street Department to lead the forecaster at the National Weather Services. District officials begin making calls up to 24 hours before a storm may strike and begin developing plans. Snow and ice, frigid temperatures can influence a school day's schedule. And while Dr. Minnehaha is aware that any discussion and decision about school affects hundreds of thousands of students, parents, employers, daycares, and other aspects of the community, the safety of the students ultimately comes up. To learn more about this process, check out the Envision on the district's website, YouTube channel, or K-Learn TV. You can learn more about new initiatives, classroom projects, view fine arts performances, and sporting events, and get important information for parents and students by checking out the Sioux Falls School District's cable channel, K-Learn, your Sioux Falls Classroom Connection on Midco channels 20 and 595, or by visiting the website at www.sf.k12.sd.us. Join us for each week for more news and information about your Sioux Falls schools. With this District News Minute, I'm Zoe Olson. Thank you for joining us.